Hello, welcome to the reading room. It's Sylvie here. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading, and it's how would your boss or higher up describe you to others? If you have a specific boss in mind, just keep them there and you'll probably get more clarification. All right, so before we get started, this is pile 1, pile 2. Pause the video if you need more time, and I'll see you there and enjoy the reading. Hello, Group 1. So this card represents you. I put it up there with the intentions that you would pick the card that mostly represents you. This card here we're going to, for the end of the reading. And just before we get started, I just want to let you know that you're feeling that you have an opportunity coming up, that things are good, but they could be maybe even better. Or you need to know what's ahead, what's going on, and it could be just simply you want to know what people are thinking about you and what their intentions are. Okay, so I'm going to start reading, and you have the giraffe, the visionary. Rise above earthly matters, glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path, stand tall in your self-worth, and love with a big heart. Message for you. This is what they're saying, and this is how they're describing you. That you definitely extend yourself to the fullest. Sometimes your reach is a little bit past your boundaries or your limits, so you do sort of put yourself forward in a lot of different ways. You're not afraid to do so, and also you may also have great confidence that you can bring a lot to the table. You'll rise above challenges. You don't always need to speak. Sometimes you stay quiet and you know what's going on, but you don't choose to say at the moment. You're patient. This is all things that the bosses see, that the bosses are thinking about. They're describing you in this way. I'm going to pull some cards to go with it, of course. They also, you can be calm. You're type of a calm, quiet person. Okay. What are their thoughts and feelings? Like, what are they sharing to the others? They describe you this way. So they feel that you're someone who has ambitions, that you want to make money, or you have a direction, or you know where you're going. And that sort of fits with this card, because here, where you're going, what's ahead, and they see that too. They pick up on that. They also pick up that you're able, that you're a strong person that's able to do the work. If they put you on the task, they're not going to worry about it. If they decide that they're giving you the responsibility, that they know it'll be carried through, you're very responsible. And here, you go on your emotions a lot of the times. So you may have ideas, but it's all on feelings. What you feel at the moment, what you feel that should be done, what you feel. And they talk about that. So you go a lot on your intuition, gut feelings, or just simply what mood you're in. So that's a factor that they take in, although it doesn't stop you from doing the work. This is what your bosses or higher ups are describing you like. Pull more cards. Well, you choose the jobs you like to do. You're picky. You like, they say that if you're given choices, you're definitely going to choose the one that suits you the best. You're not going to go with what you're suggested or what they expect you to take. If you have the choice, you're going to take the one you want. and you're not going to matter what other people think, or what maybe this task would suit someone else. That's not. You're given the choice, you're taking what you want. And that stands really like strong. This is something that they're not sure of, is how well you react. They're not sure about that. Like if they give you deadlines, how well will you execute it? But they're not sure about the timing. Can you plan? Oh, now I'm getting the message. Can you plan well enough? So if you have a job or a task or a responsibility that has a deadline, will you meet it? That is something that they're debating, because they see that you may have the skill to plan, but they haven't tested you, or you haven't proved it. They feel that they're very happy with you. They're very happy with your skills. Yeah, that's how they describe you. I'm going to pull some words and then a card to go with it. It says positive, meticulous, dedicate, attentive, strong-witted, and straightforward. I want to pull a few cards to go with that. For them, they stand by it. They stand by these words. When they describe you to others, they definitely love the positivity that you put out. That you are meticulous and dedicated. Almost the same card, but this one has to do with, they both feel. So the bosses understand this way of being is following your gut feeling, follow your intuition. They also, they feel that you're attentive, you're strong-witted, and straightforward. They're holding on to you. And it's funny because they talk among themselves, and they are in the same page. They agree. They agree on what they're thinking and feeling about you. I felt like this one was part of it. It's because your work ethics are really strong. A lot of the times when something is done, even if they don't know who did it, they suspect it's you. You have a style or a way of working that is like a trademark. And this is things they talk about to each other. They're feeling it, but they're discussing what they feel about you. Okay. Sometimes they see that you do things for yourself, and you have this awkwardness about it. Oh, I get it. The only thing they think, what they see sometimes is that when you do things that are like benefit you only, or you do it for yourself in some way, and you're not really caring about others, or you just take this attitude sometimes, and you do it in an awkward way because it's not something that sits well with you, and then you rethink about it, or they see that you're not in your good element, so they know that something was up. So they see that if you do something wrong or not quite right, it bothers you. And then you sit there and think, did I deny, So you're not that type of person that they have to worry about that so much. But if it happens, they know that you'll do better. Yeah, that's really strong. So this is what's their intentions with you? Like, why are they talking about you? Thought I'd throw that in. And it's something about knowing. They have this knowing that you fit, that you are a good member of the team, and that they can trust your intuition, trust your feelings, trust what you say, and you're someone that's a really good for the company or the business or the work and the career. Yeah, you have choices, and you definitely can stay or go for sure. Things may come up, opportunities, you may have to walk away. They know that. But for now, they're like pretty satisfied, and they're holding on to you. Oh, wow. Yeah, they know that you hold on to things. Like you also have a lot of knowledge that you don't really share, or that you're either studying on the side and you have something else planned, or you're holding on to things that you know and you don't always share because it's not time, or it doesn't really benefit you, and they know you hold back in some way. You could do a lot more, but you choose not to. They know that. It's not even a doubt. And here, sometimes you're not confident in what decision you should make, or you feel kind of stuck in what's going on. But you get yourself out of that, and then you shine. You have this way of stepping out of whatever's bothering you and clarifying whatever needs to be clarified. It may take you some time, but to do so, and I feel like it's like you follow your intuition and you get yourself out of whatever mess or whatever situation or whatever conflict or whatever challenges, whatever it is, you get yourself out of it just by your intuition and feeling, well, you know what, I'll do this and this will work out in this way, and it does. So you have this strong intuition. So for them, they would be really disappointed if you did not stay with them because they see your potential. This is just the beginning. They feel that you're going to move up in the company, in the business, whatever career you have, and they would be disappointed if you did not make that happen, if you didn't stay with them. So for them, you're a valued employee that they wish you stay and grow with them. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Hello, Group 2. This card represents you. This is for your intentions and some words for later. I'm going to start with this card and then I'll pull some tarot. Raccoon Inventor. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being a trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and you can juggle them well. So for them, this is the description they're giving to others. Yeah, you're quite something. Like you really put yourself in situations where some creativity to get out of. They feel that you change all the time. They're not quite sure about you. You have something about you that's quite secretive. When they describe you, they don't know if you're shy or not because you have a lot of confidence. They feel that you're fearless. I don't know. There's something about you they're not quite sure. They don't really know you that well. So here, this card here is about how you're believing in yourself and you believe that you're a strong person that's capable of doing what you set your mind to. You believe that your future is going to be great and that you're almost there for something that you want, or that you can grab your opportunities when they come up. You're very confident, for sure. You feel like you know how to do things in a certain way that others don't. So that confidence really shows up in this card. Also, your team worker, but you're more the leader, or you take over. For you, there's no such thing as being depressed. There's too much to do. There is time where they feel that you take your time to think about things. You retreat. And that may be when you're secretive, when they wonder if you're keeping things a secret or you're not sharing everything. But overall, you do what you say. You have a certain direction that you like to have happen. You go for it. You make it happen. You have here lots of different tasks to choose from. You go ahead and do them all, one by one. No problem. Your wish is to be great, to do great. And when you need a break, you take one. I feel like this belongs here. Oh yeah, that is where I was trying to say earlier, is that, oh, you work together. You work well together. You seem to have a special way of working. They really appreciate that you go from one task to another, or you don't mind working with others and you'll do just as well. Either one. Depends. You know if you're working with a bunch of people, a lot of different people, or you're working on your own. So I would place it how it fits. Doesn't seem to want to let me stop picking cards for this little pile. But yeah, you're capable and able, and you make things happen. You work well. They're really pleased with you. Absolutely, they're very pleased with you. But they talk about you. They describe you to others in a way that they judge. They really judge your work. They judge who you are. How you want to go farther, they judge what you do. The Tower. Okay. Oh, feeling stuck. Not seeing the... Wow. Okay, this goes on and on and on. So, things are not great. This is the Tower, but I don't feel like it's a personal tower. I feel like it's the way you work. And it's almost like you problem solve. There's things that go wrong, may go tragically wrong. I don't know. Things fall apart, things break. I don't know what type of work you're doing, but it's like almost like things need to be fixed or figured out or solved, or it's a matter of fixing this disaster. So you could be like a fireman, or you could be working in a rescue of some sort, or in the hospital, or in healings, where fast-paced tragedy or something not great is happening, and you're going for it. It's not, yes, fast-paced. It could be also that you're working in a business, and decision-making has to be done right away to make things happen. Could be that machinery breaks and you've got to go fix it. It loses a lot of money when that happens. Prevention could be something that you're working on. So you have to know, you have a lot of knowledge on things that break. So for them, they feel that when you're there, there's always something fresh that starts. It always, you have this new perspective on how to do things. It might feel like, oh my geez, I can't fix this, and then you think about it, and then it comes to you, and then you're like, have to think about now, not what later, not about what happened. You're not going to focus on how it broke, or how things went wrong, or how, or what, or if, or whatever. You're not even thinking about what will happen later. You're really concentrating on the problem. So fast-paced moving, let's do this, and problem solve. So whether you're doing this on your own or you're doing this with others, it feels like when you're called to duty, or called to work, or asked to fix something, however it works, they can count on you. They know that you will do it. So they describe you as a fixer, as someone who absolutely can solve the problem. You will take it, and you will figure it out. And now I understand why you need time to yourself. And also, you don't share everything because time is too fast. You don't always give it all your answers. It's just what needs to be done when, and just get going type thing. I'm going to pull some words, see what else they say about you, how they describe you. Wise, strategic, independent, cheerful, visionary, and result-driven. So we'll pull some cards with that. Oh, this one just threw himself at you. Yeah, so they're very satisfied with how you work. And when you look back, you do a good job. They feel that, yeah, you're worth having, and you're worth being in, like you're worth their time. You're definitely someone they're going to hold on to, or call back, or refer to. They may even take, going farther, but they may even take what the work that you do and document it, or hold on to it, or go back and refer on it, use it as a reference, something like that. They're jealous. A lot of envy, a lot of jealousy. Yeah. So, we'll pull a card with that devil, but it feels like you may have a lot of jealousy around you. People may, there's gossip around you. People may feel that you're being favored in some way. Or you may get jealous if you don't get your way, not act right. I'm going to pull more cards, another card, I guess, to go with it. Yeah, you're disappointed if you don't get your way, or if things don't work right. So you might be moody too. Yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff going on with you. Justice, fairness, things are fair. Time, again, time. Sometimes you may want to do it your way, or you're not, like, let someone else do what they need to do, and you're going to go ahead and do it's your way because you know your way is the best way, and you got no time to waste. So they do talk about that. They do share that that's in your personality, is your confidence overrides anybody else's ideas, and you're like, it's my way because I know it works, and and that's it. You just don't have time to think about what someone else is thinking. Even if their way works, it don't matter. You want it to be the way you want it to be. And they talk about that. They describe you as someone who's very confident, but also maybe you might have a little bit of arrogance, or you may have a little bit of too much confidence in your skills, and that may be the case. And maybe that causes some jealousy. Have this way of working that might be a little different, and yet it turns out that you make things happen. It is your wish to work this hard, or to create or make this happen, but you do make things happen. Bosses are really happy with you anyway. It doesn't matter. So what's their intentions with you? They're very happy that you're willing to be part of the team, or work with them, or choose to be there. They're very satisfied. Yes, you have the keyhole again, so you are close to what you want, and you can obtain what you want. You just have to go for it. But they appreciate your flexibility. That's the best. You're not very flexible in the way you do things when you decide to do the work, but you're flexible in taking the jobs that they offer you, and go where you need to go, and you're offered, you go. That's it. They feel blessed. I'm going to pull some cards to go with that. Same thing. So they feel that they're blessed, that stress is relieved. With you, they feel that the stress is, being removed, or finally someone who knows what they're doing, kind of thing. Not that they don't have someone else, it's just that they rely on you. And we're talking about you, not others right now. So they feel really good about you. They're very happy with your flexibility. It's their wish to have a worker that's willing to do and go and give their 100% when it's time to do it. Yeah, they're happy with the balance of who you are, the way you work, and the way it unfolds. So I don't know what you're doing, but I'm really feeling fast paced, like it's going, it's moving, it's all over the place. I'm going to pull one more card because they don't have any intentions. They just, because I want to know what their intentions were. And it seems like they're just so satisfied with you, and they're not planning to do anything different right now. and it just seems to be sitting there. They're just happy and content, and yeah, they're really happy that you're on the bottom here. It shows that you're going to be abundance all around you. You're going to be making lots of money, or your path, or you're on the right path. It's just you're just going to get better and better. And I wouldn't even worry about what they want or don't want. Yeah, take a break from thinking about them, because honestly, that's not really the important thing. The important thing is that even that it's up to you to make your decisions. Take your decisions. Yeah, don't be afraid to take your decisions, because you're going to do really, really well for yourself. That's what I'm getting. So I'm going to leave it there.